I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm still kind of skeptical about this golf app. But the more I've used it, the less skeptical I've become, and the more convinced I am that this thing is legit, and it has the potential to change the golfing landscape for a lot of people. Like, how cool would it be if for doing nothing more than playing golf the way you already play, you're able to get essentially like free golf balls for life? Or maybe by the end of the season, for again, doing nothing more than playing the golf you're already playing, you could get a new set of irons just for playing golf. That's basically the promise that this new app, GolfN, is making. Now, honestly, there's a lot to explain there, but if you play a lot of golf and you want to earn rewards for playing golf, then keep watching. I want to tell you about this app because I'm not gonna lie, I'm convinced this thing's pretty freaking cool. Okay, quick backstory. Like 2 or 3 months ago, I shot a video all about my current favorite things, and I mentioned this app, GolfN. So I first learned about GolfN about 6 months ago at the PGA show, and essentially what it is if you were to take like Pokemon Go, Strava, and like a credit card rewards program, and then put it all together and make it around golf. That's basically what GolfN does. So on the surface, you're gonna open it up and be like, oh, it's just like another GPS app. And if I'm being totally honest, while it does that, and it's gotten a lot better since I've started using it, still has some bugs and still doesn't do it as well as some of those other apps. But that is not what makes GolfN so interesting. The thing that makes GolfN interesting is the rewards component. So essentially, every time you start and play around a golf within the app, you're going to get golf points. Those points can then be redeemed for real things in their marketplace. With those points, you're going to be able to do a variety of things. Like the easiest thing is you can enter their sweepstakes. Like they've given away access to a suite at the Waste Management, an all expenses paid trip to Northern Ireland, a bottle of Pappy. Like they've had pretty legit sweepstakes that they do on a monthly basis, giving away some really good stuff. So again, if that were the only thing, the chances of you winning, not super high, so maybe not that compelling. But I think the thing that is most compelling is just recently they have gone live with their marketplace. So in the marketplace, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to take your golf points that you earn on the golf course, and you're going to be able to exchange it for real world things. So I've been told there are quite a few brands that are lined up, but they are launching first with Srixon in Cleveland. So right now, you can go to the app, you can take your points, and you can get boxes of Srixon balls. You can get the Srixon irons that JJ Spawn just won the US Open with. You literally just take the points, you buy it, you pay for shipping, and it gets sent to you for free. Like, that's pretty cool. There's also one more thing you can do with the points I'm gonna talk about in just a second, which may be the most compelling reason for most of you. But before I go into that, I wanna talk about how you earn points and what that looks like. So every time you play, there's a whole bunch of ways you can earn points. So simply playing and finishing your round, that's going to get you X number of points. But if you keep score in the app, you'll get more points. If you track your shots, you'll get more points. If you play at off-peak hours, you'll get more points. If you play with a friend, you'll get more points. So by doing all of these things, you accumulate golf points that you can then exchange in a variety of ways. But there's ways you can amplify the number of points that you're getting. So the most obvious way you can get more points is by getting one of their memberships. There are 5 different tiers of memberships, and each one gets you a variety of things, but essentially, the more you pay and the higher your membership, the more points you're going to earn. I personally think one of the coolest things that you get by having a membership is the ability to rent clubs. So essentially, there's digital clubs that you can rent, and if you have a base tier membership, you can get 1 club rental for each round you play. So essentially what that's gonna allow you to do is you're gonna spin, you're gonna get a random club, and depending on what that club is, that's going to determine the multiple of the points that you get for that round. So the different clubs have different rankings based on rarity. It goes common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So the common ones, they'll boost your earnings by a little bit, but if you were to get a legendary club, all of a sudden that boosts your earnings significantly. Last month I was out at Ballyneal, it was one of my first times using the app. I got a chance to spin, and I got a legendary driver. And the excitement that I had when I did that was pretty cool because the number of points that I got was like 10x what I normally get for an average round. So it's like, oh, this is pretty cool. As you get into higher membership tiers, it allows you to spin for more clubs and it increases those multiples. Now for the nerdy portion of my audience, I'm not gonna go too far into this because it can get a little complicated. Those clubs are actually NFTs. All of this is built on the Solana blockchain. So the way I'm kind of looking at this whole thing is we all have that friend that seemingly like made a whole bunch of money in crypto and you're like, I don't know how to do that. Like, how did you even get involved? But essentially what GolfN will allow you to do is for the average person, it allows you to essentially create crypto assets for doing nothing but playing golf. Those golf points that you're earning, it's actually a crypto asset that eventually you're gonna be able to turn those in on the blockchain for Solana. Now I get that that's confusing, I get that that's kind of beyond the scope of this video, but it's also one of the things that for me makes GolfN so interesting and so unique. So if you're into this whole idea, if this is intriguing and you wanna learn more about the like crypto side of GolfN, let me know, I can make another more detailed video. But right now, all I'm really trying to highlight is you play golf, you earn points, you can trade it in for free stuff, or eventually get crypto assets down the line. So like I said, this is a new app. I've been using it for a few months. It's fine. If I'm being totally honest, the way I use it is I start my round, I maybe look at it every few holes to add in my score, but I'm still using Arcos pretty much every round I play. So my Arcos app, that's what I'm usually looking at when I'm on the course, but then at the end of the round, I will go through, I will enter my scores, I will enter my shot data so that I get the points for playing my round. I have no doubt that the app is going to continue to improve. Like I said, already I've seen a big jump from the first versions I tested up until now. You can now very easily within the app invite friends, play together, track that. I know there's more social aspects that they're including in their product roadmap, but the bottom line is I haven't really seen anything out there like this, where all you have to do is play golf and you can earn rewards. Now, whether or not this is right for you, I think that kind of depends. Like if you're only playing golf like once a month, then I'm not sure it's really going to be worth it. I'm not sure if you're going to play enough to make the rewards worth it. When you're playing that much, it's certainly not worth it to pay for one of the memberships. But if you're someone who's playing once a week, or especially if you're playing like 2 to 3 times a week, all of a sudden, this gets really interesting. So they're really transparent with the membership. So you go to the membership page, you can see all the 5 memberships, and there's charts that basically say, if I play X number of rounds and I have this membership, here's roughly how many points I can expect to get. And I think that's pretty cool, and they're building a really interesting platform to build off of. So all that to say, still skeptical. There's still a lot of stuff that they're planning to do that isn't released yet, so we're not gonna see if this whole thing actually works. But if it does, this ecosystem, I think can get massive. Some of the smartest people I know in golf are really excited about this. I've got more excited about it the more I've dug into it. So I just wanted to share that with you, because if you're a golf degenerate like me and you play all the time, well, might as well get paid for it. And this is a really intriguing way to do it. So if you have questions about this, drop a comment below. I'll do my very best to answer them to the best of my knowledge. Again, I'm still learning about all this as well, but I've really liked what I have seen. If you do decide to sign up, you can click the link below. Make sure you put in the code Breaking80. Honestly, I have no idea if that's gonna get you anything extra or not, but I'm gonna work on the team, see if we can get you guys some bonus points or something for signing up through Breaking 80, and see what we can do to help you out there. Hey, since I shot this video, I talked to the GolfN team and I figured out what that code is going to get you. And honestly, it's better than I was expecting. If you use the code Breaking80 or if you click the link below, they're going to give you a 1-month silver membership for free. So that's not even the lowest tier. Green is the lowest membership, silver is the next one up. I was honestly expecting like a week or 2 of green membership. So the fact they're willing to do a full month of silver membership, which is a $50 value and can be multiplied if you play a bunch of golf in that first month, I think that that is a pretty good deal. The one thing to keep in mind though is you will need to put in a credit card, and if you don't cancel it after the first month, you will be charged. So if you try it out, you decide it's not right for you, just make sure you cancel that. Otherwise, I really think this is going to be the best way to kind of experience the potential of what GolfN is. And it was after I got my membership, that was when I really started to see, oh, like you can get a lot of points. And I think in the future, these points are going to be worth a lot, whether in the form of crypto or redemptions in their marketplace. Yes, still a little skeptical. Yes, still remains to be seen, but overall, everything I've seen from this app and the team, I'm feeling pretty good about. Otherwise, I wouldn't have shot this video. My name is Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80. We're gonna talk about cool golf products, cool golf courses, and other things like that. So if you're into cool golf stuff, then you might want to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up every single time you do. It helps me out tremendously and allows me to continue making videos like this for you. With that, I hope you have an excellent day, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.